Sup hacker enthusiasts. Now the next video we'll be going through SVG, cross-site scripting and file uploads. I'll be showing you how to discover it, how to exploit it, and a bit about the mitigations and things about, like, you know, what it is and stuff like that. And this video is coming right up. Okay, so let's get started on our SVG cross-site scripting video. So dashboard, we'll go to our pen tester lab and we'll go to the SVG exercise. So we go to SVG exercise and this is what it's all about. So it's generally found in file uploads. So it says the course details how an attacker can upload a malicious SVG file to get cross-site scripting on a website. And SVG stands for Scalable Vector Graphics, and he's used a lot in Illustrator and programs like that because you can scale it, and no matter how big you scale it to, it's always going to remain the same size and the same pixels. So that's why they use that a lot on profile pictures and etc., because it's less bandwidth, less space, and that sort of stuff. And this is what the SVG right there. That's what it looks like. That's what the it's a markup language, and that's what it looks like. And this is a particular attack that would use. This is the payload that would use to inject into the request to get an alert box. So the attack, we need to solve the access challenge, and we're going to have to execute this to get to pass the challenge, and that's the payload there we need to execute right there. Okay, so we'll go to the challenge. I've obviously already completed it. We'll go to the challenge, access you follow this URL. So we'll go to the challenge and we'll open up our Firefox browser because that's what we're going to use it in. That's what Burp's configured to use. Okay, so I'm just going to turn off the proxy here, and I'm going to walk the site to figure out where the upload is. So I'm going to put it in scope. I'm going to start off, I'm going to pretend this is like a real life bug bounty program, although it's not. It's still practical to think that it's in the bug bounty program, and it's just it's good to find out where this upload is and find out where we can execute access. But we're going to just do it like we're doing it like in a live bug bounty program. We're just going to pretend it's a bug bounty program. First thing you want to do is spider, like that. To simply spider, you can configure it so it's got more link depth. You configure it so it logs in. You can configure it so it goes a little bit quicker and uses more threads. But we're just going to simply ignore the form and don't log in. Okay, so it's got all these. Nothing interesting yet, but we see a login page. So let's copy this URL and go to login page. And we'll go to login page, and it's probably going to ask us to sign in. I think I've already signed in before, I'm pretty sure. No, we'll sign up again. We'll sign up as a test account. We'll go test@gmail.com and we'll go test 1 2 3 4 5. Save that. Register. And what we'll do now should log us in. It's asking us to sign in now, so let's do that with the credentials, and then we'll crawl the site with those credentials. Awesome, we've logged in. Now we want to go to our spider and we want to submit an application login. Okay, perfect. Now we just want to spider, and it should pick up a few more things now. And want to look for something like an upload section. So files, that looks like an upload section. That looks like we could upload. Let's have a look. Let's just type in upload in response, and it's an image upload. Perfect, right there. And there's also extensions you can get to detect these. I think one I've got installed is let's have a look. There is a file upload extension. I'll just go by rating, and it detects to see if there's any file uploads. I think it's, let's have a look what it's called. It's a pretty good one. We could probably do it with that too. It's good to get practice with that. Web cache deception scan. I'll have to try that one out. That's pretty cool. And the one we want is just trying to find it here. It's a file upload one. file upload traverser, and that should probably detect file uploads too. But we need JRuby for that one. I haven't listed descriptions, but there is ones that you can use. Also, another thing is to passively scan. So that might detect, file upload. Awesome. So passively scan will then detect the file upload functionality. Usually that does a lot of times. So let's copy that. And let's go to our, copy that and paste it into the browser. Okay, so it's asking us to upload a file. And we're just going to simply upload an SVG file. And the payload we're going to upload is, I'll just load it for you. It's going to be an image file. It's going to be SVG file, sorry. And the one we're going to upload is, it's going to be called image.svg. That's the one we're going to do there. And we're going to simply alert document.domain. So it's going to print out the domain name. So upload that. That's what we're going to upload there. Go to the same directory with our payloads. And upload the image file. And what we want to do is want to turn on our proxy because we want to see what we can do. So if we simply send this to the repeater, just upload the way it is, it's going to basically say wrong extension. It's going to be like wrong extension because we just simply forward that off. It's going to basically say it cannot upload because it's the wrong extension. Yes, only JPEG and PNGs are accepted. So we need to find a bypass for this. Let's do a new file and let's upload the same one. And we need to find a bypass for this. So usually for a good bypass is to just spoof through our extension type. So let's upload. And we just want to change this to JPEG. Spoofing the extension type to make it something different. So upload as SVG, but we're spoofing the extension type. So forward that off, and you'll find that it actually uploaded. I'm going to show you this, and it's popped up in the alert box with the domain name. Now what we want to do is we want to modify our payload so it alerts this here. So we'll copy that and we put that in here and make it as a string like that. We'll save that and now we'll upload it again and a different file that's going to contain the flag. Upload that one. Turn on our proxy again because we need to spoof the content type to JPEG. And another thing, some other bypasses we can do is we can change the content type. Sometimes the rules will be a lot stricter in file upload. Sometimes you might need to specify the actual SVG file, but plus like a .jpeg. Sometimes you might block JPEGs, even though it allows JPEGs, and might block malicious ones. So you might have to do like capitals and obfuscate the name a bit. Sometimes the bypasses can be a lot more trickier. But this is just a general overview of what we're going to do. Alrighty. Which one was it? This one? Perfect. We got the flag. We executed our alert box to the flag and successful. Awesome. Now, if we do go back to our exercise, it will say that we've completed it pretty much. But I've already done that, so no need to do that. And we just specify the URL of the one that has the alert box. But that's pretty much simple as. So another thing to recognize is to always always crawl the site first, spider out, map out the attack surface, and then just passively crawl it, because that will tell you if there's any file upload functionality that we can test out. So that's pretty much it. It's a pretty easy challenge actually. It only took me like less than 5 minutes. But it's always good to look at HackerOne too. So HackerOne, SVG, XSS, and there'll be reports on it's always good to look at HackerOne to find out what other people have done. So obviously he's done an upload like what we did in this example. That was his payload. It tells you the steps to reproduce. It's good to look at these. Obviously, it was informative. Let's look at a different one. This is another one. It's always good to look at HackerOne reports to get an idea. This was a duplicate. It looks like it's on the community bank or something, was it? Community bank, so that's pretty dangerous. But yeah, it's always good to look at the HackerOne reports. Always good to do read-ups. So another thing is like SVG bypasses. And it will tell you a lot of bypasses. Bypasses are key to actually bypass firewall rules and etc. But SVG bypass, Chrome XSS auditor. Brute logic is really good too. If you ever need help with any cross-site scripting, please contact Brute. He will help you a lot. If he's not busy, that is. But he always provides really good tools, really good write-ups about cross-site scripting because he's a cross-site scripting reporter. Brute, I respect you a lot. You're awesome. So he talks about like bypasses for XSS auditor, which is pretty cool. That's about it. You can also pop up a confirm box. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I don't know how common it is. I guess it's pretty common depending on what filters they got involved, what your own coding techniques. But that's another thing we got to look at. So we've done how to find it just by crawling the site, passively scanning for file upload functionality, testing that out. File uploads are really easy to find. Another thing is we've figured out how to attack it just with an SVG file, upload it, sometimes do some content spoofing, etc. Now we want mitigation. So a good thing is to type in SVG XSS mitigations. Now this would be pretty much the same as cross-site scripting mitigations. So we'll go to protect against cross-site scripting SVG. It really depends on how the server processes the SVG file. And this is always good to actually look at these mitigations to write in a report. So if you did find one, it's good to write the mitigations in a report so the company has a rough idea what to do. So yeah, it's just saying like, make sure you actually have content security policies. Make sure you prevent scripts from being running like image tags, tags with cross-site scripting policies. Content security policy, sorry, and make sure you sanitize user supplied input. Always sanitize user supplied input. Always your own code and escape the malicious characters. That's generally the steps to prevent cross-site scripting, but it is so easy to make those mistakes only because companies have time frames. They have time constraints, so they might go, okay, the boss might go or the manager might go, you need to write this login form by next week because the company needs it out due next week. And they'll write it down, write all the code. They might miss a small part in the code that they then cause a vulnerability. So they might be writing a login form and prevent to escape a greater than symbol and quotes in the login form for the username or the email, and then they're vulnerable to cross-site scripting. Sometimes companies use default cross-site scripting libraries, like the ones that, they write them cross-site scripting libraries, and that's very bad because that's when mistakes can happen. It's best to use your own, best to use other people's cross-site scripting libraries because they're being already looked at and already analyzed. So another one is XSS libraries, and you look for language, so just say Java, and there'll be basically libraries to help you program and prevent XSS. So anti-XSS Java libraries. Anti-SAMI is another one you should use. So OWASP have a good HTML sanitization project. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. By the way, as normal, check out my Patreon page. This video will be on there. It will be this video will be public on YouTube, but I'm going to release a video each week on a bug bounty topic. So I've already got 6 Patreons. I'm really thankful for that. I love you guys so much. You're the best. You always support me so well. Obviously there's $2 just to unlock my hidden posts, $5 for access to all my tools and the private posts, and the most common one is the $10 one to unlock all the posts, all my tools, and get private videos and mentoring. Yeah, so there's a lot out there. There's a lot there. Don't think this is bad. I'm only wanting the support and the money for what I've done and the efforts I put in, and I want a reward out of it. So, you know, anyway, guys, I love you so much. Cheers, guys, or ladies, whatever. You have helped me so much in this, and just you've helped me stay motivated. You know, it's awesome. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've learned lots. Don't forget to check out my Patreon page, become a Patreon, and get lots of private videos or my tools that I use in my bug bounties, or just unlock the hidden posts. Support is always appreciated. I love you guys so much, and all the best. Happy hacking.